Okay, number 3, we're still graphing 6.2. And so this one, again, is just like our first example that we went over. Notice that we have boxes to complete, and then we have multiple choice graphs to choose from. So I'm going to write this on my paper, y equals x minus 3. And my ordered pair for my xy is 0, 1, and 2. So I'm going to complete the chart. So the first one I'm going to complete, I have y equals x minus 3, and when x is 0, y will be negative 3, because 0 minus 3 is just going to give me negative 3. For my b, when x is 1, y equals 1 minus 3, different sign, subtract, take the sign of the bigger number, so y will be negative 2. And then for the last one, y equals 2 will be my x this time, minus 3, and then y is negative 1 for my answer. So I'm going to plug in those values inside my box. I have a negative 3, that's a horrible 3, a negative 3, a negative 2, and a negative 1 inside my box. Now to plot these, before I look at the multiple choice, I'm going to plot each one of these, and when I do plot these, I have to start at my origin. I'm going to go left or right 0, and I'm going to go down 3 units. 1, 2, 3, and put a dot. For the second one, I go in the positive direction 1, and I'm going to go down 2. For the third one, I'm going to go in the positive direction 2 units and down 1 unit, and there's my graph. So let's look and see which one of these match my graph. And so the first one is, it's the same angle, but notice that this is below the origin and that one is above the origin, so that cannot be right. This one is the only one that matches it. Now, it looks like mine's way below the origin, but I only have a coordinate system of a 4x4, and this one's a 10x10. So since this one is at the right angle and it's below the origin, B is going to be my answer. These are facing the wrong way. So B is the correct choice. Oh no. That's the wrong graph. A is the right choice on that one. Looks just like it. So on this one, I'm sorry, A is going to be the right choice. I was looking at the wrong graph altogether. But do y'all see how that was the only one that fits it? Because it's below the origin, this one's above the origin, and these are facing the wrong. I guess that would have been easy to mess up. So don't look at B. I don't know if B's right on this one or not. So don't mark B on number 4. Only A. And again, the reasoning was the same. This one's below the origin, that one's above, that's why that one can't be it, and these are going the wrong direction. Alright, so number 4, the reason why number 4 is going to be a little more difficult is because we aren't given ordered pairs. Have you noticed that yet? They want us to graph it, but it doesn't tell us to complete the ordered pairs. So what we're going to do is I'm going to write down 4 is x plus y equals 2. And our directions is only to graph. This is actually what you get into when you're in 6.2 is figuring out how to graph, finding your own ordered pairs. So when you don't have things to fill in the boxes for, you can come up with your own numbers. And I tell my students to come up with the easiest numbers possible. You can use 0, 1, negative 1. These are very easy numbers. Now remember, you only need 2 points because you don't need the third one unless they're giving you that box. So if I'm only having to come up with 2 points, I'm going to use the easiest 2 points that I can. So 0 and 1. So if I plug in a 0 for my x, I'll have 0 plus y equals 2. So that means y equals 2. Yay! If I have to plug in a 1 for my x, I'm going to get that y by itself by subtracting 1 to both sides. So y equals 1. And this is going to be my answer. Now, I need to plot those. I need to find a graph that matches that multiple choice. So when I do that, zero, 2 is the first thing that I'm going to plot. So I'm going to go left or right 0, and I'm going to go up 2 units. And this one is 1, 1. So I'm going to go in the positive direction 1, and I'm going to go up 1. So this is the graph that I'm looking for. So let's look at the graphs. Now these are the only two, C and D are the only two that are facing in that correct direction. And one's above the origin and the other one's below it. So since this is above the origin, my C is going to be my answer. Alright, so that's the kind of logic you're looking for. The direction, if the tilt's right, and then what's above the origin or below the origin. Alright, we're going to pick up with the next couple in the next video.